Test, 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 test.
Can we please rise? Class of 2025, you may be seated. Good afternoon. I am Scott Sifferman, history teacher in the Sultan School District, and on behalf of our board of directors, superintendents, administration, and staff, I'd like to welcome all of the family and friends and community members as we celebrate the commencement of the class of 2025. For the family and friends who cannot be here, you can let them know that today's graduation ceremonies are being streamed live on TurkPride.tv, powered by the Sultan High School broadcast crew. And for those who are here in attendance, in the unlikely event that we have to evacuate the stadium, you'll be directed to head out 8th Street. At this time, please stand and face the flag at the east end of the stadium for the singing of the national anthem by senior Zaida Esquivel Gutierrez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch at the twilight's last gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please sit down. I had no realization I had that power over some of these people. Over the years, I have a lot of great memories that took place in our gym. Rivalry wins, dramatic upsets, playoff victories, and milestone moments. But one moment I will not forget is connected to our first senior speaker. She was a toddler and was playing in the bleachers, and I believe she slipped and almost fell. I was nearby. I went to check on her, and I told her to be careful. She looked up at me and proceeded to scream. Not just any scream. Her volume was only surpassed by the length of her lung capacity. In the years since, I'm happy to report that she has reacted much differently whenever I've had an opportunity to provide a little support. Next year, she will be attending Lycoming College, go Warriors, to play volleyball and study biology with a pre-veterinarian focus. Please welcome the president of the class of 2025, Cameron Skeeth.
Hi, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2025. I am Cameron Skeeth, the senior class president. I am the daughter of Sarita Whitmire Skeeth and Jared Skeeth. Yes, I am the principal's kid. And no, it was not bad having my mom as my principal, especially when I needed someone to talk to when things got rough, AKA sophomore year geometry. Who said letters belonged in math? Come on now. But trust me when I say, it was good to have her there. Thing is, I couldn't be more happy that my parents were there at school with me. They were amazing and wonderful, and their support throughout the 4 years I was there is wonderful, and I will never forget it every step of that way. I also want to thank all the family, friends, faculty, distinguished guests who have supported us along the way. Your guidance, love, and belief in us have been an instrumental part of our success. We are forever grateful. Seniors, I would like to congratulate you for all making it to this incredible milestone. Today we came together to celebrate the journey, mark an unforgettable chapter of our lives. Our time at SHS has been a roller coaster of changes, but we have been triumphant. We have faced adversity, but we've always persevered. We are the first class to graduate with a full 4 years of high school without any restrictions from COVID, which means we were the class that had to bring back what it means to be a Turk. With that, we have certainly left our mark with new achievements, traditions, and memories. We are the class that took volleyball, girls basketball, wrestling, and track to state, as well as being macho volleyball champs 2 years in a row. Nice job, boys. And of course, my coaches. But we are not just great athletes. We also talented performers, from singing, acting, playing instruments, and putting on some of the best musicals around. Come on, who didn't love the Addams Family? I am proud to be a Turk, and I know Sultan will always be a part of our lives. Now, we stand at the beginning of endless opportunities, untapped potential, and a chance to make a difference in the world. As we spend our last couple minutes as Turks, remember this: we are Turkish-looking warrior genies, guys, okay? We are small, but we are mighty. We are capable of so much, and I can't wait to see the amazing things this class does. Once a Turk, always a Turk. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Sultan High School is known for having award-winning musical performances. Next, we are honored to have the Sultan High School Choir, under the direction of Jill Sumter, perform 2 songs, Fly Away Home, and For Good.
should be.
The world is a canvas, and the choices are free. At the end of the journey, when all is complete, they'll all wonder where I've gone, but you know where I'll be. I'll fly away home. I'll fly away home. Our dreams last forever. For all that we know, the roads come together, and that's where we'll go. We'll fly away home. We'll fly away home. Ooh, we'll fly away home. Fly away home. We'll fly away. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the woods. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me.
You'll be with me.
Like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
Because I knew you.
I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air,
The class of 2025 has 4 valedictorians. I have known the first speaker for days, many days. Actually, he's the 9th day. In a moment, he will come to the stage, but he is not a stranger to the stage. He has been a sidekick named LeFou, found courage as a lion, and recently, his acting skills began to fester. He has spent 4 years at Sultan High School bringing characters to life. Next year, he will attend Lake Washington Tech to study game design and bring games to life. Please welcome our first valedictorian, Tobias Day.
So, I hate the number 9. And anyone who really knows me is rolling their eyes right now, but just stick with me. The ironic thing about that is, like Mr. Sifferman said, I am the 9th child in a family of 11. Now, where am I going with all this? Well, it got me thinking. Sometimes you find that you don't like certain parts of yourself. And oftentimes, it's parts you can't change. I might hate the number 9, but I can't change the fact that I was born as the 9th child. We all went into high school as different people than we are today, even if the change was minor. In the past 4 years, we have all changed since stepping into those doors the first time. We have figured out parts of ourselves that we love and enjoy, and parts of ourselves that we resent or need to change. And it's scary to have to do those things. It's scary to embrace change. I find too often we choose to complain about problems or silly things like what numbers we do or don't like, instead of actually facing things head on. We will run and run until inevitably it all catches up, because that's the funny thing about change. It never changes. And yeah, I know that's an oxymoron, but changing and having to change is something that will never go away. We are about to experience the biggest change of our entire lives up to this point. And our lives have been filled up with school, 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 and now we're given the chance to be free and do whatever we want. Sure, many of us will just do more school, but our lives are truly just beginning, and the sky's the limit for what we can do, and it all feels amazing. But at the same time, it's terrifying. What if we fail horribly? Our lives are now up to us. Can we even trust ourselves to handle it successfully? What if all we are is number 9 out of 11 siblings and can never quite reach the potential of all the ones before us? I don't think that's the case. Life is scary, especially now, with it opening up to all of us in such a huge way. But I say we embrace that change. We will mess up, that is almost guaranteed, but we shouldn't beat ourselves up over it and run away from our problems. We must embrace the changes we will have to make each and every day as we navigate our lives and ourselves. And maybe someday, we will learn to love the number 9. Thank you.
The demands of being a student athlete that is driven to be their best within the sport that they love can be challenging. It is not uncommon for someone to put in extra time after practice with the cost to do just good enough in the classroom. But our next 2 valedictorians have always had a different kind of fire within them. They've both worked hard to be the best in the classroom and in the gym and on the field. Backing off a little or taking it easy is not a part of their approach. I remember a game at home during their freshman year. We had a significant lead, and the coaches wanted to get some other players some minutes. I noticed Coach Kwame and Coach Morgan bantering back and forth about which one had to tell Shy she was coming out of the game. There is fear in sport. Lucky for me, I'm not taking him out of the game, and I get to call him up to the microphone. Next year, Nay will attend Gonzaga University, go Zags, to pursue a degree in criminology, and Shai will attend Eastern Washington University, go Eagles, to study social services. Please welcome our next two valedictorians, Renee Ryla and Cheyenne Ryla.
Good afternoon, class of 2025, as well as everyone that has come out to support all of the graduates today. We are the Ryla twins, and I am Renee Ryla, and after high school, I plan on attending Gonzaga University with a major of criminology.
I am Cheyenne Ryla. I am planning on attending Eastern Washington University to pursue my studies in social work. And we are just two of the class of 2025's valedictorians. Standing in front of you today is proof that hard work does pay off, and that the work you put into your academics truly matters. The amount of work we have put in has led us to unthinkable opportunities to continue our education, as well as be able to stand here and talk to all of you today. We would like to take this moment to thank our dad for teaching us that life waits for no one. If you want something bad enough, you need to go after it and compromise along the way.
We also want to thank the rest of our amazing family for always being there to cheer us on and push us to be our best selves. Also to our added family that we've gained along the way, thank you for showing us what it means to be loved and cared for. We wouldn't be the people we are without your guidance and sacrifices.
As for our friends and classmates, both past and present, we thank you all for the good memories, the bad, and the indifferent. Each of us can take a little piece of each other to make a complete person. So to everyone sitting here with us today, we say thank you.
To the staff that we've encountered along the way, thank you for being who you are and pushing us to be the best people that we can be. And how could we forget our coaches that shaped us into leaders and led us to state twice? As we stand up here today, we are proud and honored to be representing the class of 2025. We have all gone through so much together, and we have all come out on top. Today marks the first day of the next chapter in all of our lives. As we stand up here ready to celebrate with those ready to walk the stage, we also want to acknowledge a special classmate that we tragically lost before his chance to shine. Jaden, you were always a ray of sunshine in a world of rain clouds, and you may have not gotten the chance to be here with us, but in the hearts of class of 2025, you will always shine through. In closing, we would like to say, class of 2025, your past is your past, learn from it, embrace it. Today is the present, so celebrate it. Lastly, your future, something that is not promised, but truly an open canvas. Make it your own, go forth and make your imprint on the world. Congratulations, class of 2025.
The class of 2025 has a fourth valedictorian, Amelia Brumley. Next year, Millie will attend Western Washington University, go Vikings, to study business, sustainability, and minor in entrepreneurship and honors. There is also a salutatorian, Travis Delcom. Next year, Travis will attend Lake Washington Tech and study computer science. Both Amelia and Travis respectfully decline to give speeches today, because you all is scary. One of the special parts about working in a small town school is how tight we can be as a family. A frequent unity cry heard within our teams is Turk family. Next to speak is somebody who truly represents Turk family. She's a member of the Sultan High School class of 1992. She has been a student athlete, a coach, a teacher, and administrator. She is our principal, and today she is also proud mama of a senior graduate. Please welcome Sarita Whitmire-Skeeth.
Good afternoon. I would like to take this time to address the class of 2025. As I've told you guys before, you hold a special place in my heart, and I was trying to figure out what words of advice or wisdom I could share with you as you head out on your journey. So I took some time. I was looking through old pictures. I was trying to figure out, what did I do? I went away, came back, all that good stuff. So through those pictures, though, I did come across a picture of one of our valedictorians in Cameron. And in that picture, you would think they were going to be artists, because we have this beautiful picture of them painting the day's baby room. And as we walk in, they have paint covered all of their faces. And they're standing at it, looking at us like so proud that they had just painted this room. And we look down, and not only are the walls painted, but the floor is painted too. So those are just some memories of the class of 2025. But I'm not going to stand up here and continue to share memories. I'm actually going to share some words of advice that will help you carry on through your journey. So, class of 2025, congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, I want to share 4 important attributes that will serve you well: honesty, hard work, kindness, and responsibility. Honesty. Honesty is the foundation of trust and integrity. Being truthful in your actions and your words will earn you respect and build strong relationships. Remember, honesty just isn't about telling the truth to others, but also being true to yourself. Embrace your values and let them guide your decisions. Hard work. Hard work is the key to achieving your goals. You're all sitting here today. You've put in the hard work. You can do the hard work. Success rarely comes without effort, and the dedication you put into your endeavors will pay off. Whether you're pursuing further education, starting a career, or exploring new passions, approach each task with determination and perseverance. Your hard work will not only help you reach your dreams, but also inspire those around you. As I've always told Cameron, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. Third, kindness. Kindness is a powerful force that can transform lives. In a world that often feels divided, acts of kindness can bring people together and create a positive impact. Be compassionate and empathetic towards others, and don't underestimate the difference a simple act of kindness can make. It can brighten someone's day and foster a sense of community and belonging. You don't know what people are battling, and some of us hide our battles well. So please be kind, and like I said at Senior Tea, spread that stuff like glitter. Lastly, responsibility. Responsibility is about owning your actions and their consequences. That means being accountable for your decisions and understanding the impact that you have on others and the world around you. Embrace responsibility with humility and integrity, and use it as a guiding principle in all aspects of your life. By taking responsibility, you can lead by example and inspire others to do the same. As you embark on this new journey, carry these attributes with you. They will not only help you navigate challenges, but also enrich your life and the lives you encounter. Even though some of you have added to my hair loss, which now it's growing back and now coming in gray. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. As I told you in the gym, I love you all, and right now, I'm giving you all a hug. Thank you, class of 2025.
The students who have spoken today have been involved in a lot of activities. The class of 2025 decided to choose a staff member that is just as involved. You will see her at games, at shows, at dances. She works on the yearbook and the school newspaper. I admire her energy, her positivity, and her spirit. Please welcome the staff speaker selected by the senior class, Miss Kelsey Lupin.
All right, I have written down, breathe, Kelsey, so forgive me if my voice shakes a little bit. So, hi. If you don't know me, I'm Kelsey Lupin, and in the words of a previous English teacher, Mr. Harris, I've had about half of you. To the other half, bad luck. Families, friends, I appreciate you being here, showing your support for these seniors. They, for some reason, chose me to speak to them today, so that is what I'm going to do. So if you'll excuse me, I hope you all understand, but I need to address my kids. I'm sorry, Turk Pride TV, you're going to see a lot of my back. So, this is my first graduation speech, and I'm honored it's for you guys. You were my first group of freshmen, and this year, you're my first group of seniors. And that means more to me than you guys probably realize. You're also the class that convinced me to never sub at the middle school again, but let's focus on the positives, yeah? So fair warning, there will be cliches. I think it's actually legally required in a graduation speech. So take what you need and ignore the rest, like a true senior. So many of you have spent the last 13 years going to school together. And yeah, maybe you're ready to get out of Sultan, but this place has given you a perspective that not everybody gets. I'm not just saying that, I promise. It's taught you what it means to grow up in a tight circle that we've talked about, to recognize each other's stories and to carry them with care. I've seen you invite others in, from the outskirts of the group, the edges of the room, or even the edge of belonging. You've made space for each other, even when it wasn't easy. And that says a lot about who you guys are. Many of your teachers are still processing your 4 years here, because some of you came in as quiet, shy freshmen and somehow became loud, relentless, borderline feral at times forces of nature. And we're proud of you, truly, but jeez. Good job finding your voice, really. I wish I could take credit, but you guys definitely found it on your own. Somewhere along the way, I got to be part of your story twice. The first time we crossed paths, many of you weren't totally sure what to make of the small, neon-haired teacher telling you that you were going to love reading again, while her smartboard glitched like it was possessed behind her. Fair enough. I bounced around the room, got overly excited about metaphors, told you I love you at the end of every class, and laughed as you failed to light fires in the rain with your Lord of the Flies tribes, while offering absolutely no help. You rolled your eyes, usually on your way out of my classroom. Now, I'm sorry to say that I said that in the past tense, but it's still happening to this day, and it probably always will. When I left after your freshman year, I didn't expect to be back in the building by your senior year, but I also didn't really leave. I found myself in the audience at your musicals, cheering from the bleachers at your games, awkwardly dancing at prom while pretending to be supervising, and just quietly watching you grow up from the sidelines. Then this year, I got to walk back into your world, not just to watch, but to teach again, to reconnect with some of you, and finally meet others for the first time. The second time around, many of you knew exactly what you were getting. either from experience or the rumors that tend to go around in a small school like us. Some of you were stuck with me again, and some of you met me for the first time, and you quickly realized that I hadn't changed much. I still misused slang, dabbed unironically, and shouted I love you every day. And some habits are worth keeping. While you still rolled your eyes, I noticed more and more of you started saying it back. Now, as your English teacher, I could quote some old author from a dusty textbook right now. But honestly, I've spent the last few years hearing your voices, and those are the ones that stick with me. Your poems, your stories, your jokes, your stubborn arguments about how we should definitely not read a single book in class this year. Those were better than anything I could quote from some textbook. You've grown into writers, thinkers, and people who will take up space in the world, hopefully with kindness, curiosity, and a little bit of rebellion when it's needed. That's who you are. Witty, sharp, compassionate, and possibly the most self-aware group I've ever met. And usually it was to explain or justify a questionable decision, but hey. You've learned how to question things, how to stand up for people, and how to make meaning out of the messy days. I saw you go through most of your classes with an open mind. Open to stories, open to each other. And I hope you never lose that. Keep being open to new people, new ideas, and even the parts of yourself you haven't met yet. I do want to let you know, whether I had you as a freshman, a senior, or somewhere in between, I'm so glad I got to be part of your story. We don't have to share a classroom for me to have noticed you. I saw you lead, grow, speak up, and show up. Eventually. And we're not going to talk about Miss Lynch's wall of tardy passes. Keep figuring out who you are before life starts trying to tell you who you should be. The work of discovering yourself doesn't stop here. It's just beginning. You're not the perfect class. But thank God for that. Because how boring would that be? You're real. You're becoming resilient. You know how to show up for each other when it really counts, and honestly, that matters more than any grade or diploma ever could. Don't fall into the trap of yearning for the future or the past. It's very easy to do. Learn from the you of yesterdays, plan for the you of tomorrow, but live for the you of today. As you move into life, don't measure yourself against others. Popcorn pops at different times. Just because someone else seems like they're ahead of you doesn't mean you're behind. Your timing is your own. If you've been in one of my classes, I start the year and I remind you guys quite often, if you can look in the mirror at the end of the day and say you did your best, that's what actually matters, not what anybody else thinks. Growth isn't always obvious. It doesn't always feel like some big dramatic turning point. It doesn't always look like a movie or a main character moment, even though you really want it to. Sometimes it looks like deciding to come to school on a day you didn't want to. Or letting go of a friend who wasn't good for you anymore. Sometimes it's about apologizing first, or staying kind when someone else wasn't. It's asking for help after pretending you were fine for too long. And that still counts, and it always has. Moments like those are may not make the highlight reel, but they're the ones that shape who you actually are. And they deserve to be remembered too. So I lied earlier. When I said I wasn't going to quote an author, I can't make it through a speech without. This one doesn't come from a textbook, though. It comes from a kind of story that sounds like yours. What is a person if not the marks they leave behind? And you'd think that Cameron and I wrote our speeches together, but it just happened like that. This moment is one of your marks. Not a story yet, not a photo, not a caption, just now, you sitting in your seat, heart racing, waiting to yeet your cap into the air and start your life. The people who love you are in front of you. They're beside you. They're cheering you on. And one day this will be one of the photographs, but today it's still happening. The voices calling your name are real. The path ahead is wide open, and the version of you sitting here right now has earned this. You've already left marks that matter in the way you've shown up, in how you've treated people, in the moments you chose kindness or tried again when it would be easier to quit. And if you can do that here, you can do it anywhere. You can make things better, one choice, one voice, one moment at a time. So take this in, because this is your story, and you're the only one that gets to live it. I trust the next chapter of your life, because I've gotten to know many of the authors, and from what I've seen, your stories are already worth reading. Anyway, don't be a stranger, guys. Congratulations, class of 2025. Bye. Love you. Bye. Thank you.
The Sultan School District has provided alternative education programs for students who seek instruction outside the traditional educational setting. This afternoon, we are celebrating the graduating seniors from Sky Valley Options and Sultan Virtual Academy, as well as Sultan High School. We have 153 students ready to make an impact on the world. Sultan High School also provides opportunities for students in programs like Running Start and College in the High School. Many of our graduates have already earned college credit as they earn their high school diplomas this afternoon. Based on information provided by us by the colleges, the class of 2025 has 3 students who have met all of the requirements to earn their associate's degree. Please congratulate the following students for this special accomplishment. Ashley Chavez Munguia. Eliana Emmons. And Madison Shalo. For the presentation of the class of 2025, I would like to introduce our principal, Sarita Whitmire-Skeeth, and for the acceptance of the class will be Sultan School Board Chairperson, Gigi Goldner.
I would like to thank the families for trusting us to educate and prepare your students for their next journey. It has been a privilege to partner with you and work with your student. Would the class of 2025 please rise? Sultan Board of Directors and Superintendent Chaplik, it is an honor and a privilege to present to you the graduating class of 2025 for Sultan High School, Sky Valley Options High School, and Sultan Virtual Academy. As the principal of SHS, I have confirmed with ALE Administrator Jason Van Zant, and I certify that each student that walks across this stage has met all the requirements for graduation or transitions, as set forth by the Sultan School District and the state of Washington.
As the chair of Sultan School District's Board of Directors, it is my extreme honor and pleasure to accept the graduating class of 2025 for Sultan High School, Sky Valley Options High School, and Sultan Virtual Academy. And as the parent of a graduating senior, I have to say thank you to our district's amazing teachers and staff. Our kids are so lucky to have all of you. And our seniors, I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I'm especially proud of you, Christopher, and I love you.
The class of 2025 has asked Miss Andrea Fuller to read their names as they walk across the stage to receive their diploma covers. While this is done, we know that this is a special occasion for each graduate and their family. Please be respectful for all the graduates and make sure the celebrations for one student allow for the same opportunities for the next one. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am honored to have been selected to read names today, and I will do my pronunciation best to do them justice, as your name is sacred. Your name was selected especially for you because it meant something to your parents, and your last name connects you to your history. And you know, as a history nerd, I appreciate that. You might not have chosen the name I'll read today, but after today, you get the opportunity to go make a name for yourself. So, let's get started. Cameron Riley Skeeth. Brianna Eggleston. Cheyenne May Ryla. Renee Ann Ryla. Amelia Marie Brumley. Bailey Pamela LaRue. Toby Day. Macy Hamilton. Travis James Delcom. Donyet Sachipe. Caden Lawrence Keeler. Zuhair Khan. Irene Santos Carmona. Omar Hernandez Corona. Matthew Agnew. Kyver Lee Layton. Gabriela Yepes Suarez. Maria Zuniga Barrera. Karina Garcia. Bailey Ray DeMarco. Sydney Lynn Hamburg. Connor Wyatt Kelly. Wendy Lee Asper. Heidi Pacheco Rojas. Maria Cevallos Pulido. Giselle Ramos Solis. Carlos Ivan Salinas. William Gerald Eaton. Carlos Perez Maldonado. Joel Adan Villa Lopez. Wesley Erickson. Cynthia Nicole Rutherford. Michael Jasper Schweikert. Annalicia Sachiko Roth. Tegan Michael Rex Fadden. Brady Thomas McCabe. Sergio Ulloa. Lucas Dominguez. Harley Gwilt. Marcus Yang. Samantha Aviles Colleen. Kira Angel Cordell. Dylan Gerardo Raya Montano. Tito Carlos Ambres Voyels. Amaya Chandler. JJ Omar Toure. Chris Newton. Alessandra Elise Winton. Jacob Thomas Fettig. Josie Weber. Majora Sloniker. Ava Rain Cole. Dylan Alonso Cervantes. Carlos Alatorre Jimenez. Alexander Paul French. Ian Nanook Gall. Alexander Valencia Pacheco. Gerardo Serna Pulido. Daniela Hernandez Santos. Sofia Diaz Santos. Verilyn Ruby Skeving. Monty Favorito Edwards. Pidge Robin Pettigrew. V. Rose Sherman. Daniela Esmeralda Jimenez. Gloria Magruder. Landon Rain Bauer Gailey. Taylor Harris Horn. Emily Boranian Schlegel. Carlos Godinez. Ashley Chavez Munguia. Tristan Lopez. Mason Eugene Santerre. Mary Chapman. Joaquin Serna Sanchez. Aaron Chagoya Million. Moises Vallejo Munoz. Giovanni Luther. Chelsea Lee Patton. Cadence Marie Allen. Nadia Romanyuk. Jasmine Alyssa Verhule. Madison Shalo. Adeline Taylor King. Riley Riddell. Andrew James Hagan. Savannah St. Pierre Prowlis. Caitlin Ann Halson. Ryder Folsom. Gustavo Zamora Perez. Lily Rose Gilbreth. Jessica Grady. Anthony Peter Navarez. Morgan Mitchell Moses. Cesar Guzman Santos. Connor Hugh Mackay. Shell Jens Moore. Logan Norris. John David Sharon. Waylon J. Cronkite. Nehemiah Valencia. Liam Brammer. Abigail Elise Sen. Sydney Amber Rodriguez Simon. Ramon Chavez. Nathan Cosens. Tyson Than. Angel Hernandez. Ramon Rafael Rodriguez. Brian Gonzalo Rosas Escobar. Tayden Pownell. Donovan Elijah Trail. Sofia Canelos. Hannah Nelson. Joy Wanjiko Geshane. Yara Amon Salome. Kiera Joyce Steele. Louise Han. Ella Croshaw. Elijah Veal. Oswaldo Alejandro Serna Hernandez. Pedro Garcia. Dania Valeria Cayetano Mendez. Zaida Esquivel Gutierrez. Lola Ellenbrook. Samantha Irene Kuski. Rowan Stephen Crafton. Caden Wayne Dorman. Christian Navarrete. Dominique Kapua Pomaikai Onalani. Alexandria Michelson. Eliana Emmons. Elizabeth Chelland. Felix Grace Daffron. Jason Ortiz Gaitan. Sarah Gabriela Lopez Flores. Annabelle Kaplowski. Mason Allen Kometz. Joshua Michael Whittaker Jr. Antonio Garcia. Tristan Weber. Benedict Muyongo. And Gustavo Tomas Isidoro.
Members of the audience, if you're a graduate from Sultan High School, please raise your hand. We have 153 young men and women who are ready to join you as Sultan alumni. I would like to have Cameron Skeeth return to the stage to complete her last duty as senior class president.
Before I do that, there's something I have to say. Thank you, Mom, for giving me these years. Thank you. Showing me strength to be able to fight breast cancer and win and still be a principal. Thank you. I love you so much, and I couldn't ask for a better principal. I love you. Okay. Y'all seniors, ready to get these hats off? We ready? Yeah. Meet me on that field. Let's go. Let's get out here. Oh, shit, tassel. Okay, once we get out here, I'm going to have you guys do something with those tassels, okay? Okay, everyone out here? Okay, I want you to turn those tassels from the right to the left for me, okay? Okay. Now y'all ready to get them off? Let's take them off. Okay, I'm gonna count down. Y'all ready? I'll give you guys a minute. I know the clips. Okay, I'm gonna count down. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Congratulations.
We will have a short reception in the Commons, and the graduates can pick up their diplomas. Please come and celebrate with us there. Woo! What's the time? What time is it? Next year.